my god! Hello Simmers and welcome to my channel. My name is Reese and today I have something exciting planned for you. At least I think it's quite exciting. So I've been seeing these videos on YouTube for quite a while and in every genre imaginable. And of course I've seen a few about The Sims in general as well. So I mean the ranking videos, the which game do I like better? I think it's called a tier chart actually, the things that I want to do here. And to me, I've only really played the first and the second Sims game. And obviously Sims 2 is my all-time favorite. I think it's the most elaborate and the most detailed game. And I want to rank the games from worst to best in my humble opinion. So, let's begin. So first and foremost, I think it's really hard actually to rate the games. I've included both the expansion pack and the extra packs. And obviously already there's a difference because the expansion packs are so much more interesting in regards to gameplay, whereas I think the extra packs is more interesting in regards to personalization and customization. So it's different things that you get with the different packs. What you get has to do with what you prefer in regards to gameplay. And for me, that changes quite a lot. So sometimes I'm really into university life. Sometimes all I do is have businesses. And sometimes I do like to just have regular gameplay. So when I take a look at the expansion packs, I think I'll do them first. That would make more sense. Let's take something like University Life. That was the first expansion pack coming out. And I think it was an expansion pack that went quite under the radar for me. It was one of the expansion packs that I didn't buy. I didn't actually get it until quite late. So I did play a lot without actually having this. And so when I got it, I was very excited, of course. And I think I've said that before, that high school, just the concept of American high school was so big when I grew up. I think it was because of the High School Musical movies. And, it was a time of Hannah Montana as well. So the concept of locker rooms and semesters and dorms, that was just amazing. So I'll put it here, cheering, because when I first got it, I was cheering. But if we first take a look at my tier, we'll see that I have rated this from Praise the EA. That's the best, obviously. Then I have the next one called Cheering. Next best. Wow. And then the middle part is called Strucks because it's fine, it's okay, I like it, but it's not something that I appreciate as such. The next one is called Sul because I could live without it, to be honest. And then the last one, the bottom category, is called I think it's mostly a sound from The Sims 1, but when the Simmers don't want to do something because they're tired or hungry or bored or whatever, they do like this where they cross their arms over the bodies and say That was what I was going for. But anyway, I have put University Life here in cheering because I did cheer when it came out. Then we have Nightlife. I think for me, that's a shrug because I really did play a lot in downtown, but I've never really used the clubs or the light nightlife expansion pack parts. So I guess I could live without it. It's not like I would rather see it go, or would I? Should it actually be a Sul? That is actually a bit hard because cars came with nightlife, and I remember thinking cars were an amazing asset to the gameplay. I realized that I couldn't follow the car obviously quite quickly, and that put a bit of a damper on my excitement. So it's going to be a shrug and not a sul. I think pets were the next one, and that is definitely a cheering as well. I remember getting this game. I bought it used, and I was so excited when I saw that I was able to buy it, and I begged my mom to get it, and she saw that it was used and it was quite cheap, so she was like, oh yeah, of course you can get that. So I was very excited when I got it. I guess it wasn't something very new because we get the same with Unleashed in Sims 1. But a family without pets. Need I say more? And the next one is Bon Voyage. Or was it Open for Business? I think we'll go for Bon Voyage. I really do feel like I'm doing all the middle categories here because I think I'm going to put it in shrugs as well. Because I don't really appreciate the concept of taking my simmers on vacation, to be honest. I don't think it's that interesting. I'm not really a gameplay explorer. So all those hidden lots and yeah, that wasn't really for me. I guess I thought it was a nice touch that your sim could get a 10 and that you had memories, so you could really, make a game out of collecting these memories or tokens. But it didn't really fit into my gameplay. I think it's kind of annoying actually that you have to, change lots and check in and eat in restaurants typically also. Yeah, I actually never really do it. But now we come to the exciting parts for me. This is Open for Business. And no, it's not a shrug. Oh my god, what am I doing? It's Praise the EA. This is my all-time favorite game. I think I say it in almost all of my videos, to be honest. I do like to have businesses. I do like to have home businesses. I do like to play with top-notch businesses and take them from the bottom to the top. That is just so very enjoyable. And I also really like the idea of adding such a new element to a family simulation game. Yeah, that was really good. And I also just think it's so pleasing to sell things for some reason. It just gives me that constant feeling of accomplishment. Like when you sell an object and you, how do you say that in English? When you restock it. That, for me, that just gives me a feeling of joy. So, praise the EA, Open for Business, sparks joy. And let's see. I think it's Free Time next. And this one is a bit hard because I do think that Free Time added a lot of nice things. Mostly the creativity things, because I do really like to sell them. So I think it's really fun to... Oh, another thing I should add actually is the concept of talent badges in Open for Business. That was a game changer for me as well. And with Free Time, I really enjoyed that they added more talent badges. And I really like the idea again of being able to accomplish something with getting a talent, becoming better at something, and also to be able to live off your hobby, especially combined with the Open for Business. So I feel kinda wrong putting this under Sul, but apart from the concept of the added creativity things, I guess I don't really appreciate much else in the pack. So for now, it ends up here in Sul. Please let me know in the comments if you think that I'm completely off, because I would really like to hear your opinions on this expansion pack. I think I also said it in my video about Desiderata Valley, that there's no story with it. There was no real content. It was just things. And that's nice, but is it really an expansion? I doubt it. But let's continue. And seasons. Oh my god, this one is hard as well. It's definitely here in the top somehow because I'm tempted to put it at cheering, but I think I will put it at the top at Praise the EA because it did really change drastically the game and the gameplay in general. We got seasons, and I think that having crops, I guess that's the first thing I'm thinking of because I, again, really love to sell things. But having crops and living after the seasons was just a nice addition to gameplay. It gave it a realistic touch. And this sounds really like fluffy, but for some reason I think it's really nice that your simmers get to live more in touch with nature or more in touch with, a life cycle. And as a player, I think it's also nice to have a feeling of time passing. I know that we have ages in Sims general, so the simmers do age. But with the addition of seasons, it's just very clear that time is passing and that seasons come and go, and I really enjoy that. But if we go to the last expansion pack, we have Apartment Life. And without really wondering, I have to put it in the top because I thought that this pack added so much. It was the last pack coming out, and I think it almost came out like not long before the launch of The Sims 3. Oh my god, the sun here is really, I can't really figure out where to put my face because if I go like this, it looks like I'm part of an artwork, like like a contrast color block thing. But if I'm in here, I can't really see anything. And if I'm in here, it's good. But I'm not really sure what it's going to look like on the camera. But sorry about that. I'll stay in the dark. Anyway, Apartment Life was such a game changer for me because I really like to play with a lot of simmers at the same time. I guess I was a bit disappointed that I couldn't play the entire apartment building at the same time, like in real time. I really like the idea, like the efficiency idea of that. But I do still find it really, really nice that you can like make a big city. It gives the addition of a not too suburban feel in the towns, in the neighborhoods. And for me, that was, I really enjoyed that. It really gave me some interesting builds and some nice infrastructure in regards to the neighborhoods. We also had magic with Apartment Life, and I'm really not a fan of that. So it's a top-notch expansion pack, but I'm not going to say anything about the witches and warlocks because I don't really care for them. But if we go into the extra packs, or the stuff packs, I'm not really sure what it's called in English. They were called extra packs in Danish, which I speak. And I can't really remember the chronological order of these. I think I got the Christmas party pack first. And I really think that I could live without it. I don't really do holidays with my Sims. I think it's nice that you can make a Christmas themed party and that you can decorate your house, especially when I'm doing Christmas videos. But in my gameplay, I never really do it. I don't really care for it. Like, it's fine that we have Christmas in real life. I do enjoy holiday seasons. But in my gameplay, I just really never use it. So we'll put it on the Sol because it's nice that it's there. It's not an RR. But it's fine. Okay. Then we have family fun. I'm really tempted to putting this under I have to do like mostly because many of the things in this pack were so, I wouldn't say ugly because they're not, but they're not pretty either. I do enjoy the the addition of some nice furniture and clothing, though. So I think I'll put it under here because something has to go there. Like if I'm doing a tier chart, I'll have to be fair. But it's not like I hate it. I just don't really care for it. So it ends up there in the bottom. The next one, I think, at least I got, was the H&M clothes. And I'll actually put this quite high here because I cheered when I had it. I really, really liked that that there were so many new clothing options for Simmers. I think also because I'm a Scandi, that a lot of the H&M clothes were so much to my taste that I really felt that I could make myself or make something recognizable for me in my gameplay, and I was so excited. I really enjoyed the design of these clothings, and yeah, I was very happy. Nothing else to say, I guess. And the light is getting better now. Maybe I can move in here without it being too bad. If we continue, maybe we should just do the IKEA pack. Just because we are staying in Sweden there. This is going under Praise EA because maybe it's the same thing for me actually, that it gives it a homely and recognizable touch for me. But I find it so nice and funny that you can actually buy the same furniture in the Sims game as in your local IKEA shop. I really like the aesthetics of the IKEA designs, and that added a nice Scandi touch to my gameplay and my buildings. So I guess I won't really have to add anything else to that. It's in the top because it is the best. Bum. Okay. There's another Christmas pack that I'm not really sure if it's actually the same because I don't remember getting both of them, but I guess I did. So let's just put it on the Sol here because Christmas is nice, but even nicer in real life, I guess. Then if we stay in the celebration, should I just put it under Shrugs here because, okay, it's fine. I did like the added possibilities of stuff when you hosted parties. I don't do it that often in my gameplay, and when I do, it's also because I need to stay in touch with the Simmers friends, and that's an easy way to do it with all of them at the same time. Which sounds a bit cynical, but I guess that if you really go to the bone, it's the same thing in real life. But yeah, Shrugs. We had party stuff already in the same game, but it was a nice touch. Okay, Glamour Life. I clearly remember getting this, and I was cheering, but I'm still going to I'm still going to place it under Praise EA. I still do like to, oh my god, this sun, what have I done? Now you're going to see the shadow of the camera in my face as well. Can I stay up here? Probably not. Okay, I'll try to make this work. I still really like to have glamorous sim lives. And there was just such a nice variety of all kinds of glamorous stuff in this extra pack. I especially adored the clothing, and I still use it quite often. So it's going to be put in the top. So I think we should go a bit in the same style with the Sims 2 Mansion and Garden extra pack. It, for me at least, I think it's the same as Glamour Life pack. It's just in regards to build instead of lifestyle. So it's not quite praise the EA, but it's definitely under cheering because it really added to my personal gameplay. And yeah, that was nice. It was very aesthetical. Pleasing. The last one is teen style. And I'm not going to place it under but I think I am going to place it under Sul Sul. I think it is a bit rough. I'm not really sure that I actually should place it here. Should we place it under Shrugs? I just feel like I've placed way too much in the middle. I want to spread it out a bit, but I guess it is what it is. I have to be honest. We'll put it under Shrugs. Or will we? Should we put it under cheering? I think I might actually put it up here. I think the things that we got with the teen style extra pack are an addition to my gameplay. I use quite a lot of it. I play with adults mostly. I used to play a lot with teens as well, but I just, to be honest, I found it a bit annoying that they had to do their homework and they couldn't have real jobs, and there were all kind of problems. But it's still added a lot of nice things. Also, if I play as if I am a young adult, I could still use a lot of things from the teen style extra pack. So we'll put it here on the cheering. And we have a bit of a stare going here in regards to my tier. So I'm not sure if you can still see me or not, but this was my ranking of the Sims 2 games. Maybe you could see what I have in the background. I just have like stable of my games. At least the ones I could find. I think I lost something on the way. But yeah, maybe I should have like put them like this instead. I could have done, take a look at the family fun pack. Oh, take a look at the Christmas party pack. It doesn't really work out, does it? Is there something here that I haven't seen? Oh my god! This one I haven't found. Kitchen and bath interior design. This one I actually really, really enjoy. I use it all the time. I guess I forgot that the things from here didn't just come from Glamour Life. Is this on the Praise EA? It might be. Or maybe it's cheering. So there's the addition of this one too. I'll put it into the chat. Okay, so let me just, can I move away a bit from here? Maybe I can cut this part out so you can't see the shade of my camera. But that was my ranking of all the Sims 2 games. Please let me know in the comments how much you agree or disagree. I think this is so very personal. And I'm sure that you have other opinions on these games that I do. So please let me know. I actually really enjoyed this. I guess it seems so simple to do it, and I also know that I'm so very late to the party. But it's quite enjoyable to actually have the Sims games, spread out like this, because I've played with all of them for so long now that it's just blending together. I'm not really sure which furniture, which additions actually come from which game. But seeing it like this is it's quite nice, quite interesting. So thank you so much for tuning in. Stay tuned for other videos as well. I hope that this was as nice to watch for you as it was to make for me. I feel like it's been a while since I have actually done a video. I think in my upload schedule I'll probably have something to upload, so maybe you won't tell. But it was really nice being back on camera again and to reach out to you. So thank you so much for tuning in, and see you later. Bye.